Welcome to this morning briefs. I particularly take this opportunity to welcome all the interested parties to the announcement and declaration of the results of a delegates' elections that were carried out throughout the county of Bomet. Here we have 25 wards, and in every ward we had 12 delegates, as is dictated by the party constitution and the methods of declaring one to be the candidates. This is in accordance with our party rules and the procedures and everything that got to do with the elections. This is a document which has been adopted by the National Executive Committee, which is the highest organ of the party. Now, as I announce these results, I want to make it clear that we have several methods of getting a candidate. We have tried almost all of the other methods, and somehow it has been impossible to have a candidate being gotten out of it. We have the election where everybody is going to carry out his rights or whatever, and we found as a Chama Mashinani that it is coming a little bit too late, where we will not be able to print all the ballot papers because earlier on we thought we had one candidate for the Senate and for the Women Rep. But as the Constitution stands, we have no otherwise when any other candidate comes in to seek the party ticket. So that is to say, the first method was overtaken by time and events, and then we have tried severally to have them agree on one candidate. This is called consensus, and we have failed several times. The affected candidates of Senate and Women Rep can attest to this. Wamekuwa wakiongea na hawajakubaliana. And we also come to the other method, that is where we have the polling opinion. Now we became handicapped in this one because we don't have the expertized knowledge to use, so we opted out of it. Here we have the best, and the one that we have used is delegates. Delegates is also accepted by the party constitution, and I know all those who are interested in being sponsored by the Chama Mashinani must have gone through the party constitution, and they have it. It is our Bible in the party. I believe that they know that we have three levels of being a delegate. We have the polling station delegates, where we have 12. We come to every sub-location within Bomet, we have another 12 delegates. So in every sub-location, we have 12. These 12 delegates form the peak of the delegates for the ward, where we have 12. This is where we sorted out our nomination for the women and senator delegates candidate yesterday. So we had 300 delegates, given that we have 25 wards. So 25 wards, each giving us 12, gave us 300 delegates to participate in electing and making it clear who our candidates are for the public to scrutinize and elect and approve them. Now, these 25 were held, these 25 delegates sat at the ward headquarters. For example, in Mbomos, they sat in Jeptalal town. In other places, like Jepchabas and so on, they sat at the headquarters of the ward. And we got the results. We had earlier on informed our esteemed candidates to send in an agent in their absence. But where they were able to come, they were allowed to witness the whole process. So in the outcome of the delegates voting yesterday gave us a 95.3% turnout. We had a total of 286 delegates participating. The other 4 would have had reasons as why they never made to the place where we had. We had given them prior notice to come to that ward headquarters, and I am happy to release the results as follows. That in all, in Jebalungu, I'm starting with Women Rep. In Jebalungu, for Alice Milgo, there were 42 candidates, 4, and Irene Terer had 16 candidates, delegates. Bomet Central, 47 voted for Alice, and 13 voted for Honorable Irene Terer. In East, we had 33 delegates going in for Alice Milgo, and 17 for Irene Terer. And Gonoin had 46 for Alice and 10 for Irene Terer, commonly known as Clear Bose. And then in Sotik, we had 36 for Alice Milgo and 23 for Irene Terer, giving us a grand total of 207 for Alice Milgo and Irene Terer 79. I therefore declare Alice Terer as the nominated Senator Alice Terer and Alice Milgo as the delegate, as the candidate for Mashinani in the forthcoming election. Allow me, ladies and gentlemen, to declare the results for the senatorial post for Chama Mashinani. I'll go by the sub-counties. These are Chebalungu, Senator Enoch Kemei had 49, and Senator Collins had 9. Bomet Central, we had 52 for Kemei and 8 for Kones. East, Bomet East, we had 48 for Enoch Kemei and 5 for Collins Kibet Kones. Konoin and had 22 for Enoch Kemei and Collins matched the winner in Konoin with 34 votes. Sotik, Enoch had 43 and Kones Collins 16. This added up together gave us the following. Kones Collins had 72. We have for Enoch Cheruyot Kemei 214, which brings us clearly to declare and announce that the candidate for senatorial post in Chama Mashinani sponsored candidate is Enoch Cheruyot Kemei. A clap for him. And it is here that I also want to make it clear that because of time, I have minute votes by every ward which are here, and they tally up well. I will now have an opportunity to invite, wherever you are, the following to come to sign the results. By the end of the day, we will be posting this to every other station. And I have Alice Milgo Chepkorir, Irene Terer, to come and sign, and then Enoch Kemei and Collins Cornez will come to approve and sign this. It is in the order of every other event. Otherwise, we wish you well wherever you are. If anyone is dissatisfied with this, we still have other open doors for appealing. We have our own resolution dispute committee, and it is allowed that you can write a letter of appeal to the chairman, IDRM chair. Address is 14009-00800 Nairobi. I repeat, for any affected candidate who feels the results might needs to have an appeal on these results, to write it to our internal dispute resolution management of PO Box 14009-00800 Nairobi within 3 days from now. And if you are still dissatisfied, you will write to the ORBB of Nairobi headquarters, and surely you will. But I know this could be the wishes of the people of Bomet as declared by their candidates. We had earlier on met with all the aspirants, and we discussed and called each and every one of the candidates to allow us to go for delegates method. I remember very well, all of them were affirmative in acceptance, and I believe that they will also accept our results, which has been tabulated very well, and they will be signed in due course by our affected delegates, the candidates. Thank you very much. Here with me, I have the election board members. They are not 5; they are 3. The other 2 are having a same press briefing in Narok County. That is Omato and Jacqueline, and our board quorum is 3. I believe we have the right quorum. Thank you, and be blessed. Any question?